If you're under 13, piss off.
Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Angry Days Adult RC. I'm your host, One-Eyed Willie. So today we have ourselves a beautiful brown box that just arrived from Horizon Hobby. Let's rip it open and see what's in it. I think judging by the thumbnail, if you were paying attention, you probably already know what's in it. Oh boy. There it is. Brand new Axial SCX30 Chevy K10 in black, the only color. So, like most of Axial's products, we got pretty decent looking box art. The smaller trucks all come with a display window type box, pretty sweet. Let's see. This side, got all your dimensions. Not for children under 14 years of age. What's included? So obviously you get the truck, you get the radio. The SCX at least 24 and 30 series are pretty good about making RTR as literal as possible. They even give you the batteries for the transmitter. They give you the battery for the truck, charger, everything. You really get everything you need right in the box. There's the list of included. And then on the back we got some blurbs about the transmission, low mounted electronics for center of gravity, grease filled shocks, multiple mounting positions, that's always nice. Got a elastomer strap, which is probably just synthetic rubber, silicone, something like that, but it does make it easier to put batteries in of different sizes. I don't know how many different options there are at this scale, but I mean, I've shopped batteries before and there's just shit tons, so I'm assuming even in the small stuff there's probably still shit tons. Axle mounted steering servo, hmm. 9.5 degree angled skid plate. Interesting. Everything included. Oh, we got LED head and tail lights. That's nice. And then we got the polished mag slot looking wheels with some really nice chunky Interco Super Swamper. It says they're TSL Bogger tires. That's pretty cool. So I guess let's break the knife back out and let's get in and get our hands on this thing. I love that knife. So there's the truck. Get some twist ties off here. No surprise, Axial did an amazing job on this. Thing looks freaking awesome. The only thing cooler than an old Chevy truck is one jacked up with swampers and a twin bar roll bar in the bed. This thing just screams vintage 4x4. Alright, let's see what else is in the box. It was a little dark there for a minute. I forgot to turn the damn lights on. Spare parts. Look like we got some skid plate or slider type parts. There's a small driver. Looks like we got some exhaust stacks or tailpipes possibly if we want to use those. These parts are so fucking tiny I can't even tell what they are. I might have to rip into these bags and get a little closer look at that. Charger, USB, pretty standard for little guys. Double A's for the transmitter, always nice. There's the transmitter. Pretty basic, but I'm sure it gets the job done. And the last item out of the bag is your manuals. Probably some stickers. Yep, never got a sticker sheet. Cool. Well, let's get the body off and get a closer look at the truck. Alright, let's take a look and see if we can figure out how this body comes off. Because I have not seen anything about these trucks yet, and I have no idea. Well, I'm assuming the first thing we're going to have to do is take this strip of tape off. And then, I'm not sure. We'll wiggle and pull on some stuff. Might be magnet. I didn't look up anything about this truck. I haven't heard any technical specs. I don't know anything, so just going to figure it out. I know there's people out there right now that know how this body comes off that are screaming at me, "It's right there, you're fucking blind." You gotta pry the body forward and unhook it, and then it'll lift up and unhook from the rear. But man, you gotta put some serious fucking push on this thing. Yeah, there we go. That's gonna get replaced with magnets because that's a pain in the ass. Here we go. Body is off, and I managed not to fucking break anything. Amazing. Battery comes stored on the chassis, which is pretty common with the little guys these days, I think. Looks like the lights are built right into the chassis so that they don't have to wire to the body, which is a nice little feature. It's got headlights and marker lights in the front, tail lights in the rear. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty crazy little chassis. It's got a pretty good amount of articulation. That doesn't look like much, but for such a small vehicle, that is quite a bit. So we got a 65 turn brushed motor, ESC receiver combo, all pretty standard stuff for these little guys. It looks like it's an all plastic chassis, which for something so small is not a big deal. 4-link front, 4-link rear. Like it said, grease-filled shocks. Nice easy access on-off button you can get to with the body on it. Glued wheels and tires, nice soft tires. The Axial SCX series, especially the 24s, they tend to come with pretty nice soft tires. I don't think I've changed the tires on any of mine, and they work fucking great. There's a tab right here. Goes into the slot right here. Insert tab A into slot B. Oh, okay. I see how it's going now. So then these little forks right here grab onto these little tabs right there. So I didn't have to pull back on it. You just have to pull up, but you got to pull way harder than you would expect. It feels like you're going to break shit. Obviously, you're not going to. I got it off without breaking. Axial has pretty good plastics. They tend to be fairly flexible. So let's see how putting it back on is. Slot, no problem. You do still, there's some, these are kind of interference, so you do still need to pull back some to get them back up in there. But then, boom. Oh, that wasn't bad. Snapped right on pretty easy. Alright, so that's the SCX30 K10 pickup. Great looking truck. Can't wait to try it out. Right now we're just going to do the unboxing, but believe me, very soon we will be firing it up, take it for a little spin, and then we're going to start making some mods for it. So if you like that, go ahead and hit the like, leave a comment, share it with a friend, check us out on our social media pages, and we'll see you next time on Adult RC, where grown-up time is playtime.